Welcome to Parenting Decoded, a podcast for practical approaches to parenting. I'm Mary Eschen. Halloween is fast approaching. In the U.S., we gather costumes for our kids, carve pumpkins, and wear orange and black together. For lots of us, it's a fun holiday, but for some of us, it's fun until the night of Halloween. We cringe at the thought that we are going to encourage our kids to go door to door, asking neighbors and strangers for candy. Our kids run excitedly from house to house and shout with joy when they see their favorite candy bar or Sour Patch gummies newly thrown into their trick-or-treat bag. It's like Christmas, but all about candy. It's scary and a nightmare for some of us. In this podcast, I want to throw out a few thoughts that can help turn this potential battle for control into some life lessons that our kids can learn from. How can we use our practical parenting skills to increase the fun and decrease the areas of conflict both before and after trick-or-treating? Let's go over some ideas for loving limits and boundaries, how to set up good choices, and maybe even teach them math and negotiating skills while, in the end, maybe letting them fail so that they can learn through love and empathy to make better decisions in the future. Let's get started. First up, setting loving limits. Talk up front about what your limits and boundaries are. Remember to state the limits in positive ways. Some ideas might sound like these. We allow children to trick or treat after they've finished eating their dinner. That obviously implies that you're not going to go out until after dinner. We trick or treat from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m., meaning we don't trick or treat until 8 p.m. We allow kids to eat 3 pieces of candy per day. We allow kids to participate in our candy buyback program for X dollars per pound of candy. I allow kids to sort and count their candy until 8 p.m. on Halloween night. Setting these limits and communicating them before you even start your trick-or-treating can give you the ability that when they start bugging you for more candy or more time, you can say, "And what did I say? Oh, we go out from 6 p.m. to 7:30 p.m.? This allows you to have your kids repeat back to you what the loving limit was, and you can also feel free to say, "Nice try," when they try to wear you down. Next up, choices. Activate their brains by giving them as many choices as you can. Avoid making any decisions for them unless they involve safety. Here are some examples. What's the weather going to be like tonight? It seems pretty cold. Would you like to wear some extra leggings under your costume or something extra on top like a coat or sweater? Would you like to go to Main Street first to trick-or-treat or 2nd Street? Would you like to go to Sally's neighborhood to trick-or-treat or Amanda's? Remember that we're only giving choices we like. When they say they want to go to someone else's neighborhood, you'd reply with something like, "That neighborhood is nice, but tonight it's not one of the options, so sorry. Would you like to choose, or should Mommy choose?" Another idea would be, would you like